it's Angela from Happy and Homeless. You are with me today in the galley, and we are going to prepare some roasted Brussels sprouts and ribeye steaks from Godfrey Brothers in Loganville, Pennsylvania. So I have already prepared the Brussels sprouts. Actually, Gordon chopped them up and cleaned them up the other day, and I have them in a Ziploc bag. All I have to do is get out my parchment paper and my vegetables and get them on this tray and get it into my little adorable oven. So we'll do that now. First, what I want to do, I'm just lining this little adorable tray. This is my fridge, and this is where I have my Brussels sprouts already chopped up, cleaned, ready to chomp on. We have salt with hot pepper and red wine vinegar, olive oil, and onion powder. We're going to just dump all of that in here, mix it all up, and then we're going to pour it out on the baking sheet. So we're just going to pour this in here. And you could mix this up in a bowl and measure it, but why bother? Alright, so that looks all coated with olive oil. And I'm going to put the lid on this and put it away before it causes me a problem by spilling. Now we're going to add the red wine vinegar. Whatever brand you'd like is what you should use. Red wine vinegar. That's probably good. I just put some in. So if you like vinegar, put a lot in. If you don't like vinegar, put a little bit in. You can use balsamic, or you could use beer, just regular wine. You could, anything that you could substitute for vinegar, you can substitute in this bag. And any seasonings you like, you can substitute. Whatever you want. It's whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat. Uh-oh. This is going to be another episode from Happy and Homeless, and that is going to be that you have to put a bean, I have heard, in your spices to keep them from sticking together like this. So I'm going to beat it up a little bit. And just some shakes of that. Again, if you like onions, a little more. If you don't, a little less. And then the secret spice pinch. Oh, I shouldn't even use my fingers. So I'm not going to. We're going to get a spoon and sprinkle this hot scorpion pepper. That's burning off on there. And put that away. And now we're going to shake it up, baby. So you just get it all mixed up in there, all coated, and then you pour it out on the baking pan, like so. Roasted vegetables to be. All I need is Gordon to light the oven.
You might have just missed it, but I just made it safe to clean the oven and light the oven. Before we had a lot of stuff in the way. First thing you do is you light the gas and stick your head in for a while.
That's not on my channel. Did you get her lit?
She's lit like Cheech and Chong.
Okay, so now we have the Brussels sprouts roasting in the oven, and this is a propane oven, by the way, and we have it set for about 400 degrees. I'm setting a timer for 10 minutes because it's a smaller oven, so I don't really know how long I'm gonna have to cook the Brussels sprouts in here. This is my first time roasting something in this oven. What I'm going to do now is get into my refrigerator and get those steaks out to get them up to room temperature so that they cook well on the grill. This is the steaks that I got from Godfrey's. They're a butcher shop in Loganville, Pennsylvania, and they are known for fine quality beef. we also use them for our chicken necks. For the chicken necks that we get when we go crabbing down here in the creeks off the Chesapeake Bay. But anyways, Godfrey's Beef is where it's at. So I got 2 beautiful ribeye steaks, and you can see they're like beautifully marbled. The fat is like perfect on them, and they are going to sear up beautifully on our little grill. It's gonna be good. For the next recipe, I'm going to use a mozzarella cheese ball and slice it. And then I have 2 vine ripened tomatoes that I'm going to slice also. And we're going to drizzle them with some hot chili oil, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, of course, black pepper, kosher salt, and because we're on the boat and we're not all moved in and packed, I don't have no idea where my basil herbs are or anything, and I can't seem to keep fresh herbs. They die very rapidly, so I don't have any fresh. Yes, I do. Hold on.
How you doing?
I forgot what I have. Oregano! Yay! That is perfect. So now we have fresh herbs.
Why not?
Okay. I'm so glad I found that. Okay, so I, while digging in the refrigerator, forgot that I had a little Japanese eggplant. So it's getting a little soft, so I want to chop this up real fast and throw it in with the Brussels sprouts while they finish cooking. So I'm just chopping this. I just stir that up. Yeah, it's not my usual way, but it's just so hard to be organized right now. So I'm gonna dump this in the oven, check the tenderness of the Brussels sprouts, and see what we're gonna be doing next. Using my Key West, my marker 0 pot holder. Here is what we have going on right now. Ooh. Smells amazing. And I'll just dump those there. And I think at this point it is time for Gordon to get putting that steak on the grill. It's gonna be so good. All right, so pop it in. And my timer's probably gonna go off any minute as well. It's probably been about 10 minutes and they're feeling good. So I'm thinking 5 to 7 more minutes. Okay, so now for our Italian tomato salad. We are going to take these 2 tomatoes and we're gonna slice them like this. And they are gorgeous, red all the way through. Slice the other one, about 1/4 of an inch thick. Slide them in there. Like this. And then I'm going to wipe this board off because I just made a huge freaking mess. I'm gonna season these tomatoes as themselves with some pepper and some of this kosher salt. That is enough. I would throw it over my back, but don't worry about that. Okay. And then now we're going to slice the fresh mozzarella. All right, so we're cutting that baby out of there. And this is going back in here. But look what I found. Ice cold Coors Light. Thank you. So I'm gonna have that while I cook because I'm bored now. Much better. So let's put some more pepper. And now let's do a drizzle of olive oil. And we're gonna do a drizzle of hot chili oil. Oh yeah, baby. I love that stuff. I love that on steamed broccoli as well. Gordon makes a fabulous broccoli dish with hot pepper, salt, and hot pepper oil, and it is amazing. And now we're gonna add balsamic vinegar. I love balsamic, especially with tomatoes and mozzarella and basil. But remember, we have oregano today. So now let's get a bunch out of here. Let's just slide it down, pick it off the stem. Okay, and now I'm just going to give this some rough chops so it can spread over a lot of the salad area and try to get some in every single bite. Oh my word, it smells amazing. It's so fragrant. So we're gonna sprinkle this all over the salad. So here is our beautiful tomato salad with oregano and mozzarella cheese, hot pepper oil, salt, pepper, and balsamic vinegar. And we're just gonna set this to the side so the flavors can get all in there together. This is the market salad that we got from Eastern Market, and I cannot remember the salad lady's name, but she's the best. But this is a olive, like Tuscan pasta salad. This is steaming, piping hot. Can you see the steam coming off that? Yeah, well it is. Okay, so we're just gonna take our spoon here and give it a stir. It looks and smells fabulous. Yum, 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 yum. That smells good. All right, and now let me give it some stabs. Yeah, eggplant feels good. I think I'm gonna stick her back in the oven for a little bit and keep it going. So, Gordon just delivered me these beautiful steaks. There's no sear marks on it, so I don't think he like it as hot as I like. But they still smell delicious, look delicious, and we are going to let those rest while the Brussels sprouts finish up. And I'm gonna place them over here on the table. So we have the roasted Brussels sprouts, pasta Tuscan salad, Italian tomato mozzarella salad, and spicy grilled ribeyes. Action. How is it?
It's excellent. Like that? Mm-hmm.
Juicy. Everything has flavor. All the flavors are so good is the problem.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I melted butter all over the steak and poured around the butter on everything.
That steak's real good.
Chew the fat. So good.
Wait, you enjoying it now?
No, I have. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time and cooking with me today aboard Sailing Vessel Overboard. And I would like to welcome you to please come back and cook with me and give me any suggestions that you think I might need to hear. Organizing, cooking, cleaning, anything. So for next time, I believe we're going to be doing a recipe involving these ingredients. So please come back, please subscribe, and please like this video. Thank you.